In today's video, I'll be living as my Desi Pinterest board for a day, but a realistic edition where I visit a museum, try pottery, have lunch at a South Indian restaurant, and explore Delhi through auto rides on a rainy day. Auto rides, especially on rainy days, are my absolute favorite क्योंकि ठंडी ठंडी हवा चल रही होती है, गीली मिट्टी की खुशबू आती है, and I just love it. Hello everyone, I am Sanya. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have decided to visit National Crafts Museum, which is near Pragati Maidan. I love visiting museums, try the local things, so this was on my go-to list since a very long time. My outfit of the day felt like Sanya itself. Yellow kurta, jhumkas, a tote bag, and my favorite bangles. And doing a fit check here is absolutely mandatory. I went there with one of my friend. One thing I have noticed is that not many people actually like visiting museums. Even if I just think about some of my friends, they find it boring. But honestly, I feel the opposite. For me, museums are one of the best outing or even date ideas also. The entrance of the museum is very pretty. Our first stop was the souvenir store, and honestly it had some really beautiful pieces but way too costly for me. After that we started exploring the different galleries the museum has. It's so fun to just walk around, see new things, get some knowledge, learn little bits of history, and experience something different altogether. The museum is huge, and honestly, we can't even see everything properly in just one visit. But that's what makes it more fun, right? Like we always have something new to explore for the next time. One thing I really loved about this museum is that how much it actually tells us about our crafts only. From art and textiles to jewelry and accessories we use in our everyday life. It also shows the traditions of different tribes, courtly culture, folk art, and rituals. And when I was walking through it, it made me realize that how rich and detailed our culture is. And these are the kind of details that we often miss in our everyday lives. This whole room had my whole heart. It was so beautiful, completely painted in Madhubani art. Honestly, the walls, the colors, the pattern, everything was so mesmerizing. Next, I saw this huge wooden chariot from Maharashtra, basically what we call a rath in Hindi. The carvings on it were so detailed and so beautiful. Whenever you visit a museum, you just have to start noticing the little minute details, and that's when it actually gets really fun. Like in the whole cultic gallery, there were these white painted borders along the edges of the floor, and it's such a small thing, but it looked so different and honestly so beautiful. Then I saw something which instantly reminded me of my favorite TV show, Jodha Akbar. First of all, have you guys watched it? Secondly, do you guys remember the Ruqayya Begum? One of the Begums of Akbar, she used to wear such gorgeous shararas, and then I saw this sharara with a massive amount of care, and I was literally watching and seeing this one for straight 10 minutes because it was so beautiful that it got my attention the whole time. After that, I came across some really beautiful Kanjivaram silk sarees, the kind that instantly make you go, wow. And then there was this royal bed decorated with so much intricate work and designing. Me and my friend were literally standing there discussing, like, okay, it looks royal, beautiful, ethereal, and all. But how practical is it to actually sleep on such a bed? With all that work and decoration, would it even be comfortable to sleep on? When I tried pottery again after such a long time, in my school, we used to do it sometimes in our art classes. So, our art teacher would take us to this little area where the pottery wheel was kept, and that whole area was basically assigned for pottery only. And only 15 to 20 students would get a chance in one period to make something, either a chotu matka or ghada or diya. So, it was so much fun waiting for your turn and making something from scratch, and then afterwards we can take it to our home and paint and keep it there only.
काट देंगे, छोटा हो जाएगा।
पर फिर ये ऊपर का हिस्सा नहीं आएगा ना, इससे ऊपर
आ जाएगा। ये काट दिया।
ओह, हाँ, मैं करूँ?
देखो एकदम से नहीं, धीरे-धीरे।
ये देखिए, दिख रहा है ये सारा डिजाइन मेरे नेल्स में। Pottery here after all these years gave me so much nostalgia, and the uncle there was so sweet and helpful. He was very patiently listening to me and solving my doubts, and he took 100 rupees for half an hour, and during that time we made 2 chotu matkas. I brought them to my home, and right now I have painted them and decorated it, and it was totally worth it. Then there were stalls of different states, like ebon art from Uttarakhand, bamboo chairs from Maharashtra, leather bags from West Bengal, and cloth painting from Andhra Pradesh, and a lot more. Then we went to my absolute favorite South Indian restaurant, Chidambaram's, near Lodhi Colony, और इस टाइम तक ना फुल ऑन बारिश स्टार्ट हो गई थी. सो ऑफ कोर्स वी हैड टू टेक एन ऑटो, क्योंकि बारिश में ऑटो राइड्स आर लाइक absolute fun. And restaurant isn't too big or fancy, but trust me guys, the food is worth it. Usually there's a waiting time of 5 से 10 minutes का, and the moment you got your seat or the moment you just sit down, they serve you hot rasam to drink. It's so flavorful and comforting, especially in rainy season. And you know, you can get unlimited refills. And then they serve this super unique beetroot spicy chutney. I had never had it before anywhere else. It's refreshing, spicy, and you know, very different. Since both of us, me and my friend, are the most indecisive people you will ever meet, so we ended up ordering 2 platters. One was their our special platter, and another one was their South Indian platter too. Also, we hadn't eaten anything since morning, so we were practically hungry at that time. And the second thing we ordered was their filter coffee. It was hot and strong and just perfect for the rainy weather. Oh, and whenever you visit this place, please don't miss their dahi vada, guys. It's next level amazing. In fact, that's the reason I picked the platter I did, because it had dahi vada. Literally the best. And the cherry on top, they serve everything on banana leaves, which just makes the whole experience feel so authentic. Honestly, when I started the day, I had this little image in my mind, like how would a day look if I literally lived my Desi Pinterest board for a day. And as the day went on, it just clicked. Visiting the museum, doing pottery, taking auto rides in the barish, eating my favorite South Indian comfort food. It all felt so real. So Sanya, so desi Pinterest coded feet Sanya. And of course my outfit was fully desi coded, jhumkas, tote bag, bangles, kurta, everything. It wasn't just about looking cute. Of course I know I was looking cute, but it was more about feeling the vibe of the day. Honestly, this was one of those days where my little Pinterest board dream came to life in Delhi, and I loved every single part of it. And I'm so grateful that I can enjoy this day. If today made you believe, live your own desi Pinterest board day. Hit that like button, subscribe for more fun days, for more fun vlogs, random auto rides, and a lot of other things. And obviously share it with someone who would enjoy a little Sanya chaos. And I'll meet you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.